Alright guys, what I'm getting ready to do is cook the chicken liver. I have seasoned it and I'll show you what I seasoned with as soon as I get these in the pan. I'm so excited to be cooking this chicken and liver. I haven't had this since I was a little girl. Yes, and it is just so good for you. It has so many vitamins that our body needs. And I was on YouTube and someone had mentioned it, that it was good for people who are actually doing the keto diet because of the vitamins that's actually in it. And I said, you know what? I grew up eating chicken and beef liver. And so I didn't find the beef liver in the grocery store, but I do have the chicken liver, and I'm going to do my best to cook this. I have actually um, spiced it up a little bit different than my mom. I'm still going to have gravy and onions in it. You better believe that. But I did put some other spices that I definitely like, and I'm going to be trying it out to see how it tastes um, in here. And as soon as I get all of these chicken livers in the pan, I am going to definitely let you see what I season it with, just in case you want to season it. Alright guys, so this is what I actually seasoned my liver with. These are pimento seeds. If you know anything about Jamaican cuisine, they use these pimento seeds a lot. I have actually crushed mine up, but I just wanted to show you those. Actually, I also use the Goya adobe, and this is an all-purpose seasoning. Um, some thyme. I didn't use the fresh thyme. I couldn't find it in the store, so I went ahead and used that, but it was still good. I used some habanero pepper. A lot of people generally stay away from this because it is quite hot, but if you use just a little bit just to get the spice, some people actually just put the pepper down in the meat as it's cooking and it still flavors it, but it's your choice what you want to do with that. But I am going to cut up a couple of pieces and put that along my liver as it's cooking. Garlic powder, I'm just about out. You see I use this quite a bit, but I did put that. Some crushed red pepper, and then I'm going to slice this tomato to put in it just before it gets done. But I am going to actually let you guys see it once it's almost finished. But these are the seasonings that I'm actually using in my chicken liver, and I cannot wait to have it. Thanks so much. And as you can see, the beef liver is cooking really nicely. I did went ahead and added the Scotch bonnet peppers in there, and I'm going to add this along with it, and sliced tomatoes, some white onion, and red peppers, just to give it some extra flavor. And I will let you know as it cooks down. I'm going to thicken it with a little bit of flour and water. But just stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. Alright guys, this is what it looks like in that pan. This kitchen smells absolutely delicious. I have not added water to it, but I'm going to show you something that my mom used to do, how she would add her thickening. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this right quick. This is actually water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a spoonful of, and I'm going to try to do this with one hand, a spoonful of flour. And you're going to add this to that water. I'm just doing it old school as I possibly can because I want that old school flavor that I grew up having. And she would mix that flour with that water. I'm probably going to use a fork. I'm going to switch hands. And I'm going to stir this up really, really good. And this is going to be my thickening. Just a little bit of flour. And what I'm going to do is put a little bit of that adobe in there just to give it some flavor in this water with flour, because this is going to become my gravy. And so that has really done well. And I'm going to just sprinkle some of this adobe over in that water just to season it and mix it up again. So I'm going to put just a little bit, a few shakes of that in there. And I'm going to stir this up some more. And then I'm going to pour this over this delicious, oh my goodness, liver and onions. Well, actually, yeah, chicken livers. I didn't get the beef liver. And that's going to cook down. And when I come back, you are going to see some amazingness going on. I'm just shaking the pan up a little bit. This is all going to marry together. And when those spices, pimento seeds and thyme and garlic, I did put a spoonful of garlic in there. And all those spices that I put mixed together with the green pepper, with the green peppers, with the white onions and the tomatoes. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to let this cook some more, cook down a little bit, about 5 more minutes, and I'm going to let you see how it looks when it gets done. Alright guys, that's the finished touch of that chicken liver. Those onions and those red peppers and all that stuff have married inside of that. You can still hear it cooking, but I've turned the stove off. And I am so excited to eat this, guys. I will let you know what it tastes like. If you need the recipe, it will be linked down below. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, guys, I am absolutely excited for this. This is the finished product, and I am so excited. I went ahead and did liver and gravy and some mashed potatoes. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to eat this. Alright, I hope you guys like this. If you want the recipe, it will be in the description below.